Man, I'm not gonna lie. I sure do miss the days when I used to be able to go to the grocery store and buy a week's worth of food and only had to spend like $60 to $80.
Y'all, we all about to go on a long-term diet because we ain't gonna be able to afford nothing when it comes to food.
Is anyone else getting nervous about all these price increases and inflation? Because I'm just in shock.
Groceries and every other household expense is going to become more expensive. It's very simple, and it's because with deportation,
I'm just glad I became an adult recently who started to buy their own stuff, because if I was 40 and I lived a life where this much groceries used to cost $30 and now this much groceries cost $80.
Let's talk about the increase in the price of groceries. Inflation is hitting so hard that things are getting so expensive. It is affecting housing, it is affecting groceries, it is affecting the cost of living, it is affecting everything you can think of. In today's video, we are going to be looking at various reactions to people talking about how the increase in the price of groceries is affecting them. And if you are new to this space, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let's dive right into the video.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I sure do miss the days when I used to be able to go to the grocery store and buy a week's worth of food and only had to spend like $60 to $80. Today I just went to the grocery store, bought a few items, literally a few items, and our whole thing came out to like $120. This crap is just ridiculous, man, for real.
It's not just ridiculous, it is also so annoying. The other day I went to the store, and trust me, what I went to buy was not that much. And I ended up spending almost $100 for something I could have probably spent about $50 to $60.
Y'all, we all about to go on a long-term diet because we ain't gonna be able to afford nothing when it comes to food because of this situation that's going on. Farmers all over America have no one who are there to pick the produce that we enjoy when we walk into the grocery store. So fruits and vegetables and cabbage and potatoes and pistachios and almonds and all those things that we just love to go in and just casually grab, yeah, that's all about to be a thing of the past because it's going to be so expensive. If you get it, guarantee you, you're not going to want to eat it. And this is going to happen for quite some time. So everybody buckle up. This is serious, and this is about to hurt for a long time. Comment.
Without the deportation thing happening right now, the price of groceries were already high. So just imagine now that this whole deportation thing is on. Those guys that go to the farmlands to pick those fruits, to pick those vegetables, to, do all those farm works are now scared to go to the farm because they might just go to work that day and they will never get back home. And if there's nobody to pick the fruits, to pick the vegetables, to pick the foods that we're supposed to eat, tell me, of course, it's going to have an impact on the prices of these goods. It's going to have an impact on the prices of this produce.
groceries and every other household expense is going to become more expensive. It's very simple, and it's because with deportation means that there's less people to do the work that is required to produce and manufacture the goods that we buy. Prices are based off of the entire production line of getting that product or service to you. When you buy groceries, it is not just the price of the food itself, it is the price to transport it, the price to package, the price to even grow the food. So when you remove the labor that is involved in producing these food items, it makes the price go up because there's less people available to do the work, and it becomes more costly to find people to do the work. That is a very simple explanation for why things go up when you deport people, especially in the level that Trump is planning to do on Tuesday. Let me know if you have any more questions.
I'm just glad I became an adult recently who started to like buy their own stuff, because if I was 40 and I lived a life where like this much groceries used to cost like $30 and now this much groceries cost $80, I think I would go insane. So I've only been grocery shopping for myself like a few years. It's been a few years, but it hasn't been that long where I'm like, I remember the day where a pound of beef only cost $2.99, because the beef is up to like $8.50 a pound, and that's a lot. And I only recently started eating beef, so I can only imagine what the prices were like in 2015. And I'm just so glad I don't know what it's like, because I think I would be in shock if I once had to pay like $30 for this much food and now I pay 80. That would kill me. It would, truly. Stake to the heart.
I just walked out of the grocery store because I can't do this. I went in there to get some Thanksgiving groceries. I unzipped my coat. I started looking at them prices. I had to zip my coat back up and walk the hell up out that grocery store. Because who the hell they think they talking to with these high ass prices? I can't afford Thanksgiving this year. I can't. It costs too much. All that we gonna cook. I ain't cooking nothing. I'm gonna bring some pizza rolls to the family dinner. That's what I'm gonna bring, because that's all I can afford. You know it's a damn recession on the way. I am broke. These groceries high as hell. Now, if you know somebody that's going in there stealing, you let me know. But for right now, I can't do it. I can't, because Thanksgiving ain't adding up with Christmas. It's either I'm going to get some gifts for these kids or I'm going to feed them. I can't do both. I can't do both. It's too damn expensive out here on these streets. Hell, it's cheaper to just go ahead and get us a Red Baron pizza and do Thanksgiving like that. What you thankful for? This pepperoni? Shit, somebody help me. It's stressful in these streets.
I like the fact that he acknowledged that he cannot afford it. He acknowledged the fact that he is broke. And that's the fact. The period we are in now is not the period of you trying to please people, trying to show off that you've got that money. We are to start cutting our expenses, making sure we are reducing costs so that we can be able to survive. So there's no point trying to show off if you know you cannot afford to buy those gifts, those decorations you know you always get. This is the season to cut all that now. If not, you're just going to keep running into debts.
Is anyone else getting nervous about all these price increases and inflation? Because I'm just in shock. Like, I went to the grocery store the other day and needed more face soap. And I normally get the cheapest, simplest kind of face soap. Like, I was blessed with good skin. All of them, $13.99 plus. Not a single one under $10. Like, I went to Raising Cane's the other day, and it's like $15 for a box. That used to be like $7.99 a few years ago. What is going on? Like, what the hell? Even Trader Joe's, like my normal cheap grocery store that I go to as a single person, I used to be able to get a week or two's worth of groceries for $100. But it is damn near impossible to get a week's worth of groceries under $100 these days. How? I have a whole degree, and I'm struggling some days. How are people doing this? Like, this is nuts. How are people going to survive if these prices just keep going up? I'm so concerned, honestly. Not to mention insurance companies cutting back. I had to switch back to Adderall, the generic version, for my ADHD meds the other day because my insurance company just randomly stopped covering my Vyvanse. I can't imagine being a patient needing to have a procedure and the insurance not willing to cover it in this economy. This is horrible, and I fear it's going to just get worse.
These groceries so damn expensive. Thanksgiving at my house about to be BYOP. Bring your own plate. If you want deviled eggs, I suggest you make you some and bring them with you, because I'm not going to spend all that damn money on some eggs for people I see once a year. If you want some ham, you better slow roast it at your house. Now, if you want some turkey, I might be able to help you out with that. I can either do turkey help, or we can do some turkey toppings on a pizza. Matter of fact, I got some lunch meat turkey upstairs, because I can't afford to feed the whole family. I can't. I've done the math. If I feed the whole family, I'll be in a foreclosure in 2 months. That's how much these damn groceries cost. So unless Santa coming early and he bringing groceries as presents, we ain't doing it. Plus, I don't know if your family like mine, but people love to get bougie on Thanksgiving. I don't really do boxed macaroni and cheese. Who eats that? You eat that because it's on sale. And that's what I can afford to buy. I'm not finna go out and spend all this money trying to make you some macaroni and cheese from scratch. If I go and get all them ingredients, that's going to be $742. I will mess around and lose my car. I refuse to go to the grocery store, spend $200, leave out with one bag, a case of water, and some generic
The period we are in now is that period where you have to call every member of your family, especially your immediate family. You sit them down. If you've got kids, if you've got children, sit them down and make them understand that, things are so expensive now. So do not expect some of those things you used to get, you might not be getting them again, because we have to survive. So if you're going to keep buying, you're going to keep providing everything your kids are asking for, it will get to a point you get frustrated and you might want to start putting on that frustration on them. So it's just better you make them understand, and so they don't come requesting for that thing and get offended when you tell them you cannot give it to them. So just make them understand. Trust me, these kids, they actually understand if you discuss with them.
So I found the groceries for Alaska. Everybody in the comments about the Hawaii groceries was saying, but have you seen Alaska? Have you seen the prices in Alaska? So I had to go hunting and searching and finding them, and I found it. Because why are they trash bags? $26, baby. It'll be trash all over my house. I'll be throwing trash all on the carpet, all on the floor. It'll be trash everywhere. I would not buy no damn trash bags. I have Kroger bags full of trash all around my damn house. That is insane. $26. Now that ain't even food. I know you like $16 for some honey smacks. I'd have smacked somebody. Jesus. Baby, I'll be good and ashy. Don't worry about it. My elbows gonna be white. Knees gonna be white. Face gonna be white and gray. $23 for some lotion. I mean, that is the good lotion. Don't get me wrong, but still. Ashy, baby. Where's the airplane bottles? Shit. A frozen pizza is $20. $20? I am offended for y'all. Like, what? Are y'all on food stamps? Do y'all get any type of assistance? A can of corn for $5? I never get my vegetables in. I never get my nutrients, baby. I'll be growing all my fruits and vegetables. $5 for one can? And it ain't even a giant. What is the great giant brand? What's that brand called? Libby's. I ain't never heard of no damn Libby's for $5. Where's the Jolly Green Giant kind? Hell, shit. That's too much. Y'all need to start a GoFundMe account. So I'm finna send y'all some money. I'm finna Cash App y'all, Zelle y'all. Which one y'all take? I'm gonna send you and Hawaii some damn money for y'all groceries, baby.
After seeing all those prices, I'm just going to ask folks in Alaska, how are you guys surviving? Those stuffs were super expensive. Like, no, that is so expensive.
Can somebody please explain to me why this bag of cheese, which is like extremely processed and just regular ass shredded cheese, is $18 fucking? I literally don't even understand why they think it's okay that they can charge us almost $19 for a bag of cheese, dude. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't even want to know how much my groceries are right now. Like, our freezer broke, but we have a new fridge and freezer, so I bought like a bunch of frozen shit, but I'm gonna show you guys how much it costs because it's crazy out here. Almost $5 for a bag of chips that is like 50% air. Almost $6 for that. How are these chips on a rollback for $5, dude?
This cart full of groceries would have cost me $33.68 in May of 2017. I know because I found this old receipt in a book recently. I had used it as a bookmark. Today I went back to the exact same store and purchased as many of the same foods as I could find. There were several items from that original receipt that I did not see in stock today. Those missing items total $5.75, which is why the receipt is showing a higher amount. Aldi has a limited selection, so oftentimes there's only one available size option for each food, However, if there were more than one size available, I chose the smaller size. Most food went up in price, but a couple of things like the Roma tomatoes actually went down. In 2017, they were 99 cents for 1 pound, and today they're 89 cents per pound. Whenever I do one of these price comparison videos, I'm always shocked by how cheap something used to be. When I looked at this receipt, I could hardly believe that eggs used to be 65 cents. I've never seen this Aldi carry a half dozen eggs before, so I believe that was for the full dozen. And as you can see today, a dozen eggs is $3.12. That's a 380% price increase. Thankfully, that was the biggest price increase that I saw today. My total for this cart full of groceries today was $45.31. That's $11.63 more than 7 years ago, and about a 34% price increase. Let me know if you thought it would be more or less than that amount.
The economy is booming. Inflation is down. So why are groceries still so expensive? Listen, we've all been feeling it, so I did a little experiment to really see the difference. Here's one of my grocery orders from January of 2020. 28 items, $90. I added all the available items to a new cart and oh my God, look at these price increases. On average, we're paying around 25% more for groceries in just 4 years. But why? Well, one big reason is good old-fashioned price gouging.
Big food manufacturers saw substantial increases in annual net profits between 2019 and 2023.
Yep, food manufacturers' profits have exploded, so much so that the FTC opened an investigation.
Have y'all seen the video of the guy reordering his groceries from I think 2021 to see how much more expensive they've gotten? Because I just did that with a Walmart order that I placed back in September of 2021. So literally 3 years ago. It's crazy. I just have to show you. Okay, so on the left is the old order. I paid $68.59 for 13 items. I clicked to place the same order, and today it's $83.60, which I know isn't terribly more expensive. His was ridiculously more expensive, but that's still a 22% increase in inflation. They're out here trying to tell us inflation's 3%. Have y'all been to the Walmart lately? It is getting way too expensive to be alive. Let me tell you what.
This is $73. This is a problem. This should be no more than $30.
That last clip there is the summary of everything we've been talking about. It gives a full description of what the prices of groceries are right now. Back in the days, you go to the store with $100, your cart is filled up. But today, with $100, you're not even getting the cart half filled. And there was this trend where people were getting old receipts from 2015, 17, and they are going back to the stores to buy those same thing they have on that receipt, and the difference is a lot. So in this year 2025, there's this trend that's been on no buy 2025, where people are choosing to cut down their expenses, cut down their costs, so that they are being able to survive and do other good things with their money. So I'm going to be bringing a video on that here. So guys, thank you for sticking around with me. If you've watched up to this point, then it means you find this video interesting. Kindly click on the subscribe button, like the video, share, leave your honest thoughts in the comment section, and we're going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.